G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of our Jedi Skyrim playthrough, which is, if you're not aware, the Jedi were the precursors to the Jedi, so we are a one-handed sword and spell build, but not destruction, because that's the way of the Sith, although the Jedi were more like grey Jedis because they studied both the light and dark side of the Force. But yeah, I'm not doing that in this playthrough. It's basically to see without using any mods, without going overboard, because there are some Skyrim mods out there. Sorry, some Star Wars mods for Skyrim out there, and I didn't want to go and try them just yet. But it was, can I create a Jedi type of build without going down that route? So that's why we've got this. We have killed the dragon at the watchtower. We now have some decent armor. We've done a few missions around here. I think if I look at my quest line, not going to be doing that. In time of need. Under Sarthal, we could do that. Hendrheim, Rising Dead. So, yeah. I think we need to do the Way of the Voice. I definitely feel like that is where we need to be headed. Let's continue a little bit further down the main quest line. What level are we again? I know we're level 13. I knew it was over 10. I just wasn't sure. Couldn't remember exactly how far over level 10 we were. So we'll fast travel to Helgen. So I am using a lot of magic. I'm using a lot of mods that add things in that I thought were a little bit Jedi-like, such as the push spell, the force spell. So that's the same as the... Oops, that was the wrong one. It's the same as the Unrelenting Force shout, basically. What was that I just did? Oh, that was my dragon skin for the day. Rightio. Oh, I haven't favorited Unrelenting Force. There you go. So I have a lot of extra spells added in that, well, not a lot, but a couple of extra spells added in that do things like that. We also have enchantment. It's mostly alteration stuff. So you have enchantments for the sword that give it fire, frost, or shock enchantment. But the reason why I'm continuing down the main quest line is because things like Whirlwind Sprint are a Jedi Force type ability. And so I want to get... I think I want to get all 3 words of Unrelenting Force shout, all 3 words of Whirlwind Sprint. I'm not sure about any of the other shouts. There's a few other shouts, but most of them don't really seem very Jedi-like. The one that makes your your weapon attacks faster is okay, but it only works if you're not wielding a enchanted weapon already. So I can't use my spell, or I can't just enchant the weapon. So that's a bit of a nuisance. Become ethereal might be a sort of, not really a Jedi type of thing. Slow time, yep, that might be worthwhile getting some of those. All of those shouts. All right. We are going to have some stuff coming soon, so let's get our Mages Focus going, which just helps a little bit. Reduces spell cost a touch and improves our magical regen. And then fire on the blade. And then the next thing we're going to want, I might as well do it now, but it's not urgent, is bump up our armor. So this build, I said this in the last episode, but following this sort of build, you could make a Jedi character. What would be the difference? Well, just don't wear armor. But in that case, you're really having to rely, like I haven't put any points yet in dual wielding spells because I didn't feel there was really a need for it. But you would really need to be dual wielding your flesh spells to get them to last a bit longer, and you're really going to want to put a lot into your alteration to get it to the point where, oops, you would really want to do a lot with your alteration to get it to the point that it's protecting you a lot more, because, you know, unarmored, it's that or it's wards. That's it. And the disadvantage is that you have no way to do damage from a distance, you know, barring picking up a bow or a crossbow. Spider or bear? Spider. Okay. Oh, shit. It's both. Yeah, that didn't go too well. That is not fair to have the bear attack at the same time as the spider. Oh, I didn't save anything. Oh. Right. I'm not going to talk about the same stuff that I talked about last time when we ran up here, because it doesn't make sense. I know what I'll talk about. Being near Helgen reminded me, I'm actually considering doing a separate video of this. I don't know how much YouTube, or you're potentially going to watch this on YouTube if you aren't watching the stream live. Yeah, there are a lot of videos out there of this mystery in Skyrim has finally been solved, or that mystery, or whatever, you know. So, you know, how evil is Jarl Balgruuf? How he's, you know, what's the deal with the Skyrim iceberg? Which I'm not entirely sure where that is, but I know there is an iceberg somewhere. And apparently, if you're like an Argonian, or you have water breathing enchantment or ring or something like that, you can swim down, and there's basically doesn't seem to be a bottom to it, etc., etc. So there's all that sort of stuff. I think there's a much, much, much bigger mystery in Skyrim. So you start the game, you wake up in a cart, and Ralof says to you, you finally awake, you were trying to cross the border, like, you know, just like we were, and that thief over there. He says something like that. That might not be the exact phrasing, but he's basically saying you got caught trying to cross the border just like we were. So my question is, what was Ulfric doing crossing the border of Skyrim? Like, they don't say whether he was leaving Skyrim or entering Skyrim across the border. There's no information about that. But what was he doing? Because remember, what he had been doing just prior to that, he had murdered the king of Skyrim, the young king, and became a pretender to the throne. So he considers himself the High King. His followers consider himself the High King, but the Empire doesn't, and that's why there is a civil war going on. But my question is, what was he doing? Why? It's unclear whether he was leaving or coming back, or even potentially a third option, he was waiting for somebody at the border. Although it says in the, in the conversation, Ralof says to you, you were trying to cross the border like we were. You got caught trying to cross the border just like us, right? So they were trying to cross the border. Now, at no other point when you meet up with Ulfric that I can recall, does he ever talk about what he was doing. And I'm actually considering, after I've done this, gone up to High Hrothgar, I'm considering travelling to Windhelm and going and meeting Ulfric just to see if there is an option there to ask him what he was doing leaving Skyrim. Because he never tries, like, every time you meet him up in there, he isn't leaving anymore. He is staying, and he is managing the Stormcloaks and trying to battle the Imperials to become the High King. So it really makes no sense what he was doing. Now, the reason it makes no sense is purely just, and it's not necessarily bad writing, but, the game designers just didn't think of that. They needed a hook at the start of the game, and that was what they chose. At the start of Daggerfall, you're sent on a mission from the king, and your ship gets shipwrecked, and you're on the coast of Daggerfall, and you take refuge in a cave from the storm. Okay, I can't pick that up. And the cave entrance collapses, and the only way out is to go further into the cave. In Oblivion, you are in a prison cell. You're not sure why, but you're in a prison cell, and it just happens to be the prison that has the secret door that the Emperor is using to escape, and the Emperor then somehow recognizes you and wants you to follow him. So they have to have a hook to get you interested in the game and in playing. And they obviously, in the case of Skyrim, they really didn't think of the implications of, you were caught at the border, same as we were. And the fact that makes absolutely no sense, because why would Ulfric? I thought I heard that noise. You coming down, dragon? I forgot to enchant my sword. Wrong one. Well, actually, it was the right one. It was a ward, but Ultimately, I was trying to enchant my sword. There we go.
Your way up the 7,000 steps again?
Passing through. Mostly, the graybeards tend not to get out. Well, trouble is, my legs aren't... Really? Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll... Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the graybeards expecting you?
Honestly.
What are you doing, bear? Break fever, hey? Well, let's cure disease on that. And we had a level. Might need some more health. Let's go health. So many things I want to put points into. I don't want to put anything more into that, or can't put anything more into that at the moment. Heavy armor. Enchanting. I could go magic resistance. Or I can go regeneration so that healing spells cure more. I think I'll do that for the moment, and then next level I'll do armor. Assuming I don't have a level ready to go in the weapon. In the one-handed. Just over this hill here. Will it be Nice Wraith? Frost Wolf? What will it be? It's a Nice Wraith. And an ice wolf. That wasn't fun. Better double check I didn't get rock joint from the ice wolf. Good. I did not. Recharge my fire enchantment. And my flesh spell as well, but it won't last anywhere near as long. Another ice wraith. My Mages Focus has worn off. Actually, I don't think there's much... Oh, there's the troll yet, isn't there? I was gonna say, I don't think there's many other creatures along here. I think it's just the troll. Just trying to familiarize myself with where in the mountain I am. Yeah. Figured that was where I was on the southern side. Oh yeah, that does go up higher than that. He didn't even get a chance to swing at me. I can put the weapon away now. Arrow. I think. Yeah, there's Riverwood. That's the watchtower that you fight the first dragon at. That's that keep over there. Whiterun is basically just there. I think that's Falkreath over there. No, Falkreath's... No, that must be Half Moon Mill. Anyway, can't see it for the fog, but there is Whiterun, as I said. I wonder what that is. That almost looks like a fortress. I don't think it is. Is that Solitude? Don't know. Okay. That's right. That's before the save.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning up. We show us, Dragonborn. Boost! This taste of your voice. I am... Now, tell me, Dragonborn. Why, we are on... We will do our best to teach you how... That is for you to discover. You have... But... Do you have the discipline and temperament to follow? Wind guide you. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, a second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Roll.
Come on, give it to me. There we go.
You learn a new word like a monster. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. use your Unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold. Now we will see how quick can master a new shout. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wold. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Wold. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Let's have a look. I'm having a look at the wiki to look at the different shouts. Animal Allegiance, no. Aura Whisper, no. Although it does reveal the life forces of any and all around you. Become Ethereal. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that, actually. I could get one of those during Ustengrav. It'd be nice to get the others. Bend Will is in the DLC, Dragonborn. Call Dragon we get later. Call of Valor. That's the one that I get after killing Alduin. Clear Skies, we get that given to us. Cyclone is Dawnguard. Disarm. Yeah, that might be nice to get. Dismay, no, that makes them flee. Dragon Aspect is Dawnguard. Dragon Rend we get in the main quest line. Drained Vitality is Dragonborn. Oh, that's Dawnguard, sorry. Elemental Fury. That's the one that makes your weapon strikes faster. It's not worth it. Fire Breath. I mean, it's not very Jedi-like, is it? Nor is Frost Breath. Nor is Ice Form. Kind's Peace, which soothes the beasts, sort of is. But I said yesterday, I feel that any of that stuff, any of the Jedi mind tricks, seem like they are actually a bit dark side to me. Marked for Death weakens an opponent's armor and life force. That also sounds like it's a bit. And then there's Soul Tear, which I think makes zombies out of the Fallen. Yeah, Essence Tear zombie. Slow Time. That's the other one I want to get. Storm Call. No. Summon Durnavir. That's a Dawn Guard. No. Throw Voice. Yeah, no. Unrelenting Force. We're going to get all of that. And Whirlwind Sprint. I want to get the rest of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now is Volskeg and Dead Man's Respite are the other two places to get. Let's have a look at both of those and let's consider doing one of them, shall we? Southwest of Morthal. And Volskeg. Far west of Solitude. Oh, I know that one. Yeah, we might do that one first. Is there a quest associated with that? Not really. Cool. Right, so, do we have anything we need to sell? Yes, we do have some stuff to put away and to sell. Let's just get out our chest for a start, because we've got dragon bones on us that might as well just chuck in our chest. You know what, for now, let's put away those pelts. And those. Alright, so we should get back to Iverstead first so that we can complete all of that stuff. I didn't go close enough to there to find the cave. I might go to that and come in from that direction. I don't like to go just straight to... Okay. I don't like to go straight to Iverstead because you get hit by the cultists and you don't really have the time to prepare. And in this case, I want to do a Mage's Focus. I want to get my sword enchanted. Eat even though it's a little bit useless to eat, the vegetable soup to get our stamina and health regen. Mostly for the stamina regen so I can power attack. And we're ready to go.
You there. You're the one. You're lying. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Mirak, help me. You won't.
Right. Good. He's over here. Oh no, here he is. No. No, this is him. Good. Clemic.
Good to see you again. Quite a Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Wonderful. And we should read the cultist's orders. There we go. Soul Split. Okay, now we're going to use that spell. So, place we're going to is right there. At the end of that trail, I believe. And the easiest way is to come from Solitude, come up this way, go over here, come to here, and then come round this way. It is quite a trek no matter what we do, but yes, that's what we're going to do. So let's fast travel to here. Get a carriage to Solitude.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be on.
No. Well, no.
Take you to where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I mean, I could have gone to Morthal because the other place I want to do is west of Morthal or southwest, but doing it this way is easier because there is a carriage. I can travel from Volskeg back, fast travel back to here. Now that I've found the farm. And then I can take the carriage to Morthal. It'll be a lot easier. I don't need to come into Solitude, really, but I want to sell some stuff. So it makes more sense to come into Solitude to sell rather than carrying all this stuff around for ages and ages. And I don't recall if I've got anything in my mobile luggage, in my droid, as it were. We can find that out when we get into the store.
They can't turn Uncle Rob here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. How far you need to go home? Go home and stay there.
Yeah, nothing in the droid. It's good.
Beer and trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back. Bits and pieces anytime. Got a certain iron. What might be errand? Feel free to look around. We've got a bit of everything.
At least get the Mage's Focus ready. The rest of the spells are fairly quick to apply. But I just want to be ready in case something attacks along the run. Because we've got quite a way to go. We are. There is no way that I will be able to get all the way to there without being attacked. So, I wish to be as ready as possible. And we shall quick save at various points along the way. Now I could go and get Dawnbreaker. Get Meridia's beacon. So if I come to here now, she will give me the quest to go and find the beacon to come back and then get the sword. But I'm not convinced the sword does any more damage than, you know, I've got to improve the sword to get it to do more damage than what my current Nordic blade does. I know that for sure. Particularly once I use my spell to add an enchantment onto the Nordic blade. So, but I don't have smithing high enough yet to upgrade enchanted equipment. I should check and see what the base damage of Dawnbreaker is compared to the base damage of other weapons and see sort of where it lies in the tiers. But I'm not entirely sure, so... Yeah, like that was behind me, back that way. But I don't see any signs of them, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. No, no signs of pursuit. Damn it. I was in that ice field. Thankfully, I did save. Not too far away, anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, I just found information. Dawnbreaker upgrades to be at the level of a glass sword. Maybe it will be worth it. There's the wolf attacking the ice wraith this time. There you go, that worked out for the best. Didn't have to worry about them. Yeah. Gonna turn off in a little while, just around the next bend. Hang on, maybe this is it here. I don't actually remember now. See what happens when we get closer to this. Is there a guard in this tower? No. Oh, this is where we want to be. Okay. Wonderful. I thought someone else... Oh, I was getting hit by arrows, I think. There. Oi. Stop that. That's rude. I don't remember much about this dungeon. I think I'll renew all of my spells and get ready. Not sure what that trap does. It's not obvious, but let's try and not trip it. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. So we'll just head on. Didn't remember there being bandits in here, but there obviously are. Anything around here? No. Don't know about that. You were saying victory is what? Really need to find... Oops, did not mean to put that away. Really need to find a fire salt so that I can make a lantern. The lantern mod that I'm using. Although there is a magical and alchemical versions of it. Oh, there you are. Oh, just lockpicking. Well, it's experience, I guess. Anything else in here that's interesting? No. I think this opens up like that section of wall or something. Can you do this? Let's see if I can get this. Right. There we go. Yes, there we are. Quick save. Oh, it's not trapped. That's nice. Handful of gold. All that effort. Don't leave the potions behind. Potions there. What's around this way? Alright. Oh, I remember this. I can never remember the correct order to do these ones in. There is the book here that tells you, though. The first fears all, the second fears none, the third eats what it can, preferably number one, the fourth fears the second, but only when alone. Let's grab that book. Okay. So one of these is a wolf and the other is a fox. I think that is the fox, because that is a wolf howling. So bear is definitely second. The first fears all, the second fears none. So the second is the bear. Third eats what it can, preferably number one. So I know that the bear is second, the wolf is fourth. I think it's going to be that fears all. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oops, probably shouldn't put that away. I am going to need it again. That wasn't too bad. Oh, that was trapped and I didn't notice. Alright. It's alright, it's not going to kill me. I was saying, I can hear something moving around. I don't know if I want to go down that trapdoor or not. Don't think so. Critical hit. I said heavy armor if I... Oh, but I've got ability to put another point in armsman, so that comes first, I'm afraid. That's just the way it is. All right. Quite a little party there. And that's exactly what I was expecting to happen. Too much to carry. Where's my droid? Might as well keep it with me, because I can chuck all the stuff I find on these guys. In there as well. You're empty, you're empty. Alright. Why don't I put the sword away? Knew I had to take out that guy as quickly as possible because he had summoned that Atronach. And while I could take out the Atronach, he was going to be doing more damage to me while I was trying to take out the Atronach. So I felt it was safer to take him out. Not sure if that was really the best way to do it, but I got through it. So I really should not complain. Search that, we saw that. Okay. 1 and 2. Damn it. Just about to ask, are we going to have spiders in here? Which is pretty much exactly what you're going to get when you see cobwebs. And there is a lot of them. That can't be it. There's got to be the big one. There's always a big one. Once again, I put my sword away when I don't really mean to. Yeah. What did I say? There has to be a big one. And in this case, there's multiples. Why is it not hitting him? Okay, need to redo. As well. Spiders. That's trapped. What is that going to do? That's going to come swinging down and potentially hit me. Can't do that while I'm in combat. Okay. I mean, I don't really need the Orcalcium ore, but it's there, so let's grab it. I think it's like a Dragon Death Lord or something up there, if I remember right. First I thought it might have been one of the Dragon Priests, but I don't think it is. Dragon Death Overlord. Didn't notice how much he was hitting me for. Knew I should have backed off when that last Force Pulse didn't actually do anything to him. Man, that takes a lot. Look what we've found.
A new hand touches the beacon.
For once, I actually sort of do want to do this.
Hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
I'm surprised I'm not going to get attacked by a dragon here. Oh god, it was a dragon priest. There we go. This is Volskeg. But most importantly, that gave me the second word of Whirlwind Sprint, which we are now going to unlock. Of course, it will have given me the Cloak of Volsung. Doesn't do anything, but it's a nice red cloak. Where is his mask? There it is. It's light armor. Price is 20% better. Carrying capacity decreased by 20 and breathe underwater. Okay. That's just going to go into the chest, I feel. Is there any other treasure around here? Oh, there's a second Cloak of Volsung. Oh. Damn it. That stuff doesn't go in there. But those will. And... oh, I can't put that in there. Alright. And... but I wanted to put that away. There we go. Good. Vanish the chest. Now, as I said, from here... well, actually, from here I can fast travel back to Solitude. Actually, I'm going to go back to Catler's Farm, and then I'm going to come here and we're going to do... no, I'm going to go to Solitude and sell up. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to do the mission and get Dawnbreaker, which we might not use yet because we need to get our smithing up to level 60. What is our smithing at? 52. If we get our smithing to level 60, then we can do arcane blacksmithing and we could then improve Dawnbreaker. The only problem with using Dawnbreaker is it will run out of charge, so I will need to get filled soul gems to keep charging it up, and it's always the fire enchantment. Whereas if I use the sword that I've got, I can temporarily put fire or ice, fire or frost or shock enchantment on it, which is in some ways a better option. Okay, it's 3 in the morning. I can't sell anything yet, so let's cheese the mechanic and summon the bed that I've got in here and sleep for free in the common room, but still get the well-rested bonus. Here we go. How much money do I have? 4 grand. I'll sell everything here first. But I want to go next door and just look at what stuff they're selling. Because if they're selling anything with Fortify one-handed enchantment on it, I need to buy it so I can disenchant it. Actually, let me just triple check that I don't have that enchantment.
Welcome. Everything you could want in life, at least.
Yeah, I don't have Fortify one-handed yet. And I don't have anything on me that I can break down the enchantments. Let's just summon the droid.
Need something?
And get everything out of our luggage droid. Let's just make sure there was nothing enchanted there we wanted to disenchant. I don't think there was, but... yeah, no, there wasn't.
Good morning. Take a look.
Gonna break all of that stuff, or what stuff out of that I can break down. I will smelt it all down for various ingots. Hunting bow I can't do anything with. I don't have enough iron arrows to do anything there. That jug's not worth anything. I don't need lockpicks. I can't break down longbows. I don't want soul gems. I need to double check and see if I've got a pickaxe in the chest still. Pretty sure I do.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Oh, of course I'm still carrying too much. I feel like the smelter is too big to get out here, so I'll come out into the street. I'll do some smithing. See if I can get some smithing levels, but I did say I wanted to check this. Destruction, conjuration, restoration. Ooh. I do sort of want restoration gear, but I don't know if I want to pay that just to break it down. Health, magicka, smithing, resist magic. I think I might already have that. Heavy armor, water breathing. That's always a good enchantment to put on things. It's worth a lot of money. Ring of health, waning magic. No one-handed. Disappointed. Let's go up to the smithy and see what's up there.
Seems there's no way. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Return anytime you need arms. Armor. My forge never rests.
So, the main mods that I'm using are Alteration magic mods. Alteration School of Magic. So, I have... well, the main one I have is this one here, which does basically the Husrodar, the Unrelenting Force Shout, is broken up into 3 spells. One, which is the first level of the Shout. Then there's Force Balance, which is the second, and then there's Unrelenting Force, or whatever it is, which is the third. I'm not high enough that anyone will sell me the second level of that spell yet, but that's super handy. You'll see me use that in combat a lot because I can stun lock an opponent, particularly when I'm one-on-one. I can stun lock them, and then I can just do the standard double attack that you see me do. Do they break the game? It's a little OP, but I don't feel it really breaks the game a huge amount. I also have these enhanced weapon, so these temporarily for 180 seconds they enchant my weapon with either fire, frost, or shock, which I think is a nice little thing. I've tried this other alteration spell here called Constrict Armor, but I just wasn't really happy with it. It does a little bit of damage over time, but, you know, not great. They're the main sort of things that I've added in for the Jedi/Jedi run. I also have a bunch of my other common spells that I have added in, so the summonable chest with all of the stuff that it comes with, all of these items here. I've added this Disenchantment Fountain because occasionally this enhance spell that enhances your weapon, I've noticed that it breaks and the weapon stays permanently enchanted. So I want to remove the enchantment off the weapon then. Unfortunately, using the disenchantment font also removes any upgrades to the weapon as well. So if you had it in the case at the moment, my sword is currently exquisite. I have to upgrade that if I use the disenchantment font. But that's another mod that I'm using. I have a Cure Disease mod just because I find it easy to be able to cast that spell and get rid of diseases rather than having to find a shrine. And then this Mages Focus one just gives you a bonus to Magicka regeneration and slightly reduces the cost of spells. I think that's really everything. I've added some other stuff in to do with followers, and that's stuff I'm play testing offline. It doesn't really affect anything in this playthrough. Without the force spell that I've got, there's no way that because I'm playing a spell sword and I'm not using destruction, there is no way that I would be able to get through these fights. This is only the default difficulty. This is only adept difficulty, but without it, a one-handed fighter has to be very you really need to be sword and shield, or you go all in and be dual sword. If you're sword and spell, or just sword by itself, if you wanted to play some sort of, fencing swashbuckling type guy, you wouldn't get through. Like those last couple of fights that I just did, I just took on a Draugr Death Lord and then a Dragon Priest, one after the other. And the use of the Force spell basically enabled me to just force double attack. Force double attack. And the double attack, if you don't know, is you do a normal swing and then you really quickly follow it with a power attack. And so it does swipe, bang. And it's a really good mechanic. It's not... It's stock standard game, the way that works. But it just works really well to take opponents. And a lot of the times that power attack will stagger a little bit as well. So it works... It just works really, really well. I like it. So that's the only sort of way I can get through those fights. Without it, I just don't think, even on a depth level, and in fact, I think even if I was playing a destruction, because I went and looked through my old streams yesterday, because I was positive that probably one of the first times I got all the way through the main quest line, I thought I had done it as a spell sword. I've never finished the game as a spell sword. The first playthrough I did that got all the way through the main quest line was my Blood Mage playthrough. And that was before the Creation Club content. So that was a Destruction Mage that also had the Restoration spell that allowed you to drain your own drain your own health to swap it for magicka. And by setting some of the restoration feats that you get, you can set things up so that you use that spell. It drains your health and gives you magicka, and then you use restoration spells to heal yourself back up, and it uses way less magicka to heal yourself back up than you just got out of the draining of your health. So you end up with a net positive of magicka. And so that playthrough that I did, that worked, and that was the first time I ever got all the way through the game, which really surprised me because I was positive that I'd gotten through as a spell sword. But I don't believe I have, and so that's going to be this playthrough, but it's not a destruction one, so it's... Without that force spell to knock them back, it gets really hard to get through anything. Right. I also have a mod which allows me to smelt down any weapons and armor that I find, any metal weapons and armor, and also at tanning stations you can break down any leather armor, or you can do things like break down buckets to firewood and stuff like that, which really helps with crafting. So it's a great mod if you want to use smithing and just find it really tiresome in the base game to have to go around and mine every bit of ore in the world and then also go around to all the smithies and buy ingots just so that you can practice your smithing to get your levels up. Because frankly, there's a smelter right there. Why couldn't you just throw a sword into the smelter and smelt it back down to the raw iron and use that, or raw steel, whatever you've got, and use that to make something else. Now, you can abuse this mod, because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make a whole bunch of hinges, right? So they just require iron. I have 92 iron ingots. One ingot will make 2 hinges. So if, let's just say I had 100 iron ingots, that would be 200 hinges. I can then smelt those hinges, but I need to smelt 4 of them at a time to make 1 ingot. But I could basically take those 200 hinges and smelt them down to 50 ingots, which I could then use to make another 100 hinges, which I could smelt down to 25 ingots, and I could keep going back and forth like that until I ran out of resources. I don't want to do that because I think that is a little bit cheaty, because it means that you are supercharging your smithing skill. So what I do is I will occasionally smelt down a couple of these if I realize that I need iron ingots then to make something else that I want to use for me, because I've just smelted all of them into hinges or whatever. But what I'll then do is I'll go and sell those hinges, yeah, as my way of making money. But it's a good way for me to train my smithing, and I'm aiming to get smithing up to level 60. I don't think I'm going to be able to with all of this, but I want to get it as high as I can because I need to be able to upgrade enchanted items, which I can't do yet. Now, I got a lot of steel. I don't think I need it for anything else, but I think I want to make imperial bows with these instead of... Oh, yep, I'm going to be able to get to level 60. Oh, look at that. So close to level 60. Is there nothing else? Oh. Yes! All right, level up. Let's go Magicka and our Arcane Blacksmithing perk. Wonderful. We can now upgrade enchanted weapons. Yeah, no, I'll put all this stuff away and then sell up. So, I didn't use those. I didn't really want to put those gold necklaces in there. I think I will sell all of those. Keep the pelts, keep the iron ore, keep... I can't remove that, that's right. Calcium ingot and ore, moonstone, saber cat pelt, wolf pelts. Alright, and banish that chest. Oh, yeah, actually. What do I need to upgrade this stuff? Is it ebony or is it... It's quicksilver. Damn it, I don't think I've got enough quicksilver. I want to see if I can upgrade, if I can improve any of that. Quicksilver. Nope. All out. I don't like my chances of him having any quicksilver, but...
There's no end to the needs of the Imperials. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, no. I'll sell him 27 Imperial bows instead.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
And then let's go in here and sell those hinges. And buckles. Wonderful.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
All right, let's do it. Let's go, and this will probably be the quickest I've ever... No, actually, I do remember one time when I wanted to get Dawnbreaker. I think it was one time when I was doing the Dawn Guard stuff as a sword and board. I don't think I finished the main quest line with that, but I think I finished Dawn Guard. And I decided at one point, well, I definitely want Dawnbreaker. So I went to Meridia's temple down here and didn't have the beacon yet. So she basically instructed me to go and get it. But this, apart from that, this will be the quickest between finding the beacon and doing the mission I've ever done. Armor up. Enchant the sword. Get the force ready to go. I have installed various texture mods and stuff like that over the time. I try not to go overboard with them anymore because I see a lot of weird effects, and it seems to be you spend a lot of time trying to get a lot of those texture mods to play nice together. I've got a couple of texture mods here running. I don't really do much with weather mods. I did play around with them a little bit when I did survival mode playthrough. But there was a time a while back where I actually installed a mod to get rid of the weather so that it was always sunny. And that was mostly because I'm streaming. And, you know, if it's really dark and windy and rainy and whatever, it doesn't look as good on stream than what it, you know, than what it does right now with a nice, bright, sunny day. I feel that's much better for streaming, so. Now that the Nexus mod site has those mod packs or whatever they're calling them, I must look into those and see if there's... Oh, I should strip out all of the mods that I've got and grab a mod pack that is supposed to be a really good texture graphics overhaul and give some of them a try and see what they're like. But I haven't really looked too much into that. I still just go and pick individual mods.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how
yeah, they're big downloads.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny. It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses
Thanks, see you later.
stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Sure, fine.
Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed. Malkaran has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Okay. Oh, don't tell me I'm out of... I am out of vegetable soup. Well, in more ways than one, I have to actually make some more. All right. Actually, let's do a full save. Do. This is a strange one, this dungeon, because all the bodies in here only have money on them. It's nothing else. Yes, unlock. Not horse. Horse won't open a door. Armor going again. Alright. Don't think there's really anything down in here that it's just this little bit of stuff here to pick up. I don't think there's actually anything up there. No, that's empty. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright. Through here. So I'll check. I don't think I've got anything to disenchant, but... Yep. Where is the control? Oh, that's right. You got to go through this door to open that one. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, redo my focus. Oh, a level up. I hadn't noticed. Magic. Yeah, nothing more there. So it's either another point in heavy armor, which would be good, or some of the stuff in alteration. Well, actually, adept alteration. Let's grab that for now. Because then, after we've done this, I might go to... Well, I can't go to Winterhold. I have to go to, what's her name? Sarthal. And talk to Tolfdir and see if I could buy some new alteration spells. Mostly the next flesh spell and probably the next of the force spells. Be sure there's another... Yep, there's another shade over here. me. I don't know why he got kicked across the threshold, but he did. Pretty sure that just turns those traps back on, so I don't want to bother doing that. I wonder what is over there. I think I might change, just for a little while anyway, my enhanced weapon to be shock. Just see if that's any better against these guys. Not that I feel like I'm having trouble with them, but we are going to have to fight a lot of them very soon. Ouch. Forgot that was there. And by soon, I mean right now. let's refresh a few things. So let's get Mages Focus going. Get our armor going. Get our enchantment going. And then we're going to get dragon skin going. All ready to go. Best way to handle these is to try and I need some healing, but overall I feel like I'm doing fairly well. Okay. Oh, damn it, I'm stuck.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
Alright, that was... yeah, that actually went a little bit better than I expected, to be honest. Although there's so many ghostly remains right here in the doorway that I'm not sure I'm ever going to be able to search them all. So there's Malkorun, Staff of Chain Lightning. Oop, that was another ghostly remain. I want to be sure that I've searched everything that I want before I pick up Dawnbreaker, because as soon as you pick up Dawnbreaker, you get teleported out of here. I think that's everything. It'll be good enough. Just quick save. So, I can't use the enchant weapon spell with a weapon that's already enchanted. So if I am going to use Dawnbreaker, I don't need to use that spell anymore.
This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow. May
Sure.
the light of certitude guide your efforts.
So let's just move down here for a little bit. Let's get out our chest. And we need an ebony ingot. And then let's get out our grindstone. Currently does 24 damage. Our exquisite Nordic sword is doing 31. What is this going to do? 29. Not as much. But it's only superior. It's not exquisite. Do we use it or not? It's one less thing I have to worry about as far as enchanting it and the enchantment running out of stuff in battle, but I do need soul gems to keep it going, because I'm pretty sure it's not one of those weapons that is unlimited. But let me just double check on that. I do have to recharge it. And the problem is that it has a lot of charges on the weapon. And even a grand soul gem will not be enough to fully charge it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep it, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It's good against undead, yes, because it has the ability to explode and destroy nearby ones. So maybe I'll keep it on me, but I just won't really use it until I need to. Okay. Back to Catler's farm.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
I'm carrying a bit. Alright, let's go into Solitude, rest for the night in the inn, and then sell up in the morning, and then we'll go to Morthal.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, warm beds.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. What do you need? Take a look.
Not sure if I already have that or not. So I suppose I should check.
Bits and pieces anytime.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
All right.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there. Oh, steady, old girl.
Be up in here somewhere. I'll just follow the road and see if that brings me to where I'm looking for. But I'm looking for dead men's respite. Oh, that's probably it. Follow the road, Tony. Maybe not. Let's go over the hill. Ah, no. Going the wrong way. Dead Man's Respite is on the other side of the river. Maybe it's that I'm looking for. Don't know what that was all about. I was expecting a saber cat. Not an Imperial that just wanted to come charging up. This is it. I do wonder, though, if it's Dead Man's Respite. Maybe I should be using Dawnbreaker. Yeah, that's the only problem with Dawnbreaker. That explosion does cause undead to flee. And I don't like that. I mean, he will come back and he'll probably attack me from behind in a minute. When I least expect it. Whatever it is that's in there is banging away on the walls trying to get to me. I do not remember this. That'll learn you. Oh, I had a level up. Now I've got a level up anyway. Health. Why not? Restoration, alteration, enchanting, smithing, heavy armor. Can't do anything else in one-handed, so let's do heavy armor. Grab that. This is a dead end with a ruined book in it. Spiders. Oh, a chest, but hang on. Some glowy stuff back there. And unlock. So there's no way through there. Third one up there, Tony. Don't forget. What? There was a third one. Where's it gone? like I'm missing something here. There's got to be a switch. Or something. Because I don't want to fall down there. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. But also, there just doesn't appear to be anywhere to continue on from here. Although it's saying this way. There is something. That's even where the spider went. He went through here somehow. Do I have to drop down to get to it, though? Maybe that's the thing. So I'm suspecting, yeah, there is a tunnel there. Okay. Oh, it's not a spider, that's a skeever. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, he's down now. All right, well. Redo the mage focus. Eat another soup. Was worth a try. Couldn't remember if I had anything in there. That door looks warded. Sealed by a magic barrier. Translation. You must kill something here. Okay, let's try the my more powerful Unrelenting force. Even that's not enough to... Oh, okay. Well, I could just yoink it down then. That was bizarre. Can't see anything back there. Oops. Gotta wait for the text to disappear and then I can charge and cast. Otherwise, it doesn't actually do the spell. I don't know why, but that's what I have worked out. See, this won't do anything. Oh no, it did. Do I have the better... Yeah, I got fast healing. Let's set fast healing as my default healing spell for the moment, I think. Finally. Oh. Okay, stairs going down, so if this doesn't lead anywhere, which it doesn't appear to, what about the other side? This is just dead end hole in the wall as well, as was this one. Alright, so it looks like we go down. Here's the switch. Okay. There's got to be another path somewhere opened up now. Oh, that's right, there was this. And the Ruby Dragon Claw. Wolf, eagle, wolf. I don't think I've ever done this dungeon before. I don't remember finding that songbook before, and I've never done any of the Bard's College quest lines. This looks dangerous. Oh my god.
It is time.
Gee, maybe I have done it. This sort of rings a bell. With all of these guys in this room. don't think I've got a spare dragon soul, do I? No, I have to now kill a dragon to be able to get that. Okay. Oh, great. Let me just drop anything that weighs too much, like... Ebony sword. A bit earlier than I would normally get access to one. I wonder... Oh, again, I'm carrying too much. Silly me. Yeah, I'm wondering if the ebony sword can be upgraded and be just as good as my Nordic sword. I doubt it, because I don't have the ebony smithing perk. But let's get the mobile luggage out. And actually, no, why did I put that away? Let's get our normal luggage out as well, our normal chest. And then over here somewhere, let's get the grindstone out. And let's grab an ebony ingot, because I have a few. And let's just see how good the ebony sword is after we upgrade it. 31. Dawnbreaker's 29, and my exquisite Nordic sword is also 31. The ebony sword is slightly heavier, but I think that's going to become my new sword, you know? Because why wouldn't you? I will put the, rather than breaking it down for resources, I will put the Nordic sword in my chest here. And in fact, that's the other thing I should do while I'm here. If I'm carrying too much, I might as well just summon the smelter and smelt everything. Search them. You've been searched. You've been searched. think that's everything. Do you have anything? You don't. I don't think I need you, really. So I'll just break down everything I'm not going to sell. There we go. We now have all 3 shouts for Whirlwind Sprint. I need to kill another dragon to get the soul to actually unlock the last part of it. But that is really good. I think I'm going to start doing more of the main quest line. But that's going to be in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you've been enjoying this. I am having a lot of fun. And I'm happy that we've now got a ebony sword. We've got some good armor, and the combination of force and weapons is working really well. Thank you all for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye now.